Welcome to the house Roethlisberger-built, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcats offense will take the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job,
the Bearcats will line up to fire it away. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Miami, Ohio's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Let's see what this looks like.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team,
luckily I have more power than
today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
He got beat.
They bring him down.
He got whipped up
a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Yeah, it sets up pretty good.
Might as well give it to him again.
Oh.
How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12.
Got found.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
Oh, I got
he bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter.
In the weak zone.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Barrels ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little to mid-range. You've got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Not Big Show, it's Nate Show.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I always do
really
that.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath. Start playing like a unit on this one.
Back to throw, it's Henderson.
Yeah, that was a good call on that far. I ran into my dude.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw
the
ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. On second down, wants to throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty
I got to play that better.
On this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Quick tempo here for the offense. The give out of the gun. That's what you expect from a receiver. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away.
Stepped it up there.
This will be the second time
about a
they've had to kick it away.
He'll kick it out of bounds to give us a shorter field. No, it's not. Still on the 20. Totally misread that. It's still this.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job.
Oh, you got to do your job, 6'6".
Moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Oh, gosh, 6'6" is terrible.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down.
Oh, I got to run wider there.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The
Shouldn't have
defense
repeated the
uses
zone.
their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one.
He got over there. Oh, yes, sir. It bounced.
And no chance for the
Lucky
return
me.
man to get his
He could have
hands on
returned
that
that.
one as it hops out of
All right, so
bounds.
we're going to cover 2 this.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Throw
That
it
last
off
drive
here.
won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and run.
Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Stay with this dude.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Gets away from one. He's got space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right.
That clock burn.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Grab near the marker.
Oh, I missed him.
Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Fires into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown,
I just played that bad first, right before
the
that.
passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They put together an 81-yard drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. I'm going to find out here.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The ball squirts
free. On the ground.
Thank you. Right back to them.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
And the Redhawks will keep this drive going.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
The Redhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Hard running there.
Nice run.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after he picked up a 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Smashes
I got to play that better.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
He's owning this up there.
Running behind that left side. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Deal with 91.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the
nobody on the outside.
It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Couldn't account for him.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Run the rock.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Defense, do your job.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And
right into
a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Center.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Across the 25, he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Yeah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Oh, gee, yeah. I should not have thrown that.
A big play in a tie game. Got to run.
Now
and
it's
he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script.
I wasn't even
big
paying
pick
attention.
6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
We had a good run play. We had a good play the time before.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
That turned on a dime.
Lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my time.
There you go.
Finally run out of bounds, but he
so we only do that to the other side.
First down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Off the RPO, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Redhawks are threatening in the red zone.
Oh, man, I did it again. That's ball game.
Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And they'll take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true. But there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact. And every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more. And it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, that's going to suck for recruiting. Yep, we lost 2 4-stars there. So we get some, and we lose some. Don't have much to offer him. That was from Michigan. I'll kill it there for a little bit. That was frustrating.